You give them an inch and they aim for your neck. This is what has happened to India in the last 7 decades. Every time it ceded some space expecting that the Chinese would strive towards cordial relations, India ended up being backstabbed. Now India is also charged up with the Taiwan Trump card with emphasis on Trump. Hi and welcome to TFI English, the national socio-political analysis arm of the TFI Media Group. I'm your host Apurva, and if you're watching us on Facebook, give our page a like, and if you're watching us on YouTube, like the video and subscribe to the channel. Coming back to the story, in this video I'm here to tell you why India has effectively refused to call Taiwan a part of China. So let's begin. Recently, the Indian High Commissioner's retort to Chinese allegations grabbed headlines. It invited a well-deserved applause from the nation-loving faction of the population. After all, the attitude infused in officers trained during the dovish Congress days had started to bring much-needed results. But while clapping for them, many analysts missed one critical aspect of the statement. India had actually used Taiwan and China in separate terms. Yes, while referring to protocols followed in releasing High Commissioner's tweets, Indian High Commission wrote, "The spokesman of India in Sri Lanka issued the above tweets in response to queries concerning the article by Chinese ambassador to Sri Lanka, which inter alia drew connection between militarization of Taiwan Straits and visit of China's Yuan Wang 5 ship to Hambantota." The phrase militarization of Taiwan Straits used by the Indian High Commission is the first time an official Indian document has used such terms. Up until now, India has officially never treated China and Taiwan as separate territories. For the last 73 years, India has maintained its stand on one China policy. It also did not establish diplomatic association with Taiwan. However, other ties such as trade and culture continued. Nearly 200 Taiwanese companies are operating in India in electronics, construction, petrochemicals, machine, information and communications technology, and auto parts. In spite of the ties not reaching their full potential, things have moved in a positive direction for both countries. Neither has Taiwan asked India to support it, nor did India want to engage with China on negative terms. But the imperialist ambitions of the Chinese Communist Party are forcing India to move away from its stance. The foundation was laid way back in 2008 when the Chinese laid out their claim on Arunachal Pradesh. India simply stopped using the term One China policy in official bilateral documents and joint declarations. This time, China went many steps further than their crimes in Arunachal. For the last 2 years, the border segmentation necessitated by Galwan Valley has not been sorted out because of China. Rather than cooperating with India, China embarked on a mission to keep a watch on India's strategic assets. India pushed back with ferocious intensity, and this is what irked China. Neurotic, impractical, and ignorant Chinese authorities went on to distort history in order to show that India is bad for Sri Lanka. Following the pattern of making exorbitant and out-of-the-world claims, the Chinese administration went on to claim that India had attacked Sri Lanka 17 times in the past. Just like kangaroo courts in communist regimes, they did not cite any historical book or any reference to substantiate this claim. Xi Jinping is doing it in order to ensure his return to the post of Chinese president later this year. But baseless, factless, and incoherent allegations are not the way to go forward. The move, in fact, will end up only diminishing the support for Jinping. India's counter-communicated that Taiwan had asked for India's support and India provided it, all thanks to Jinping. India has been meeting fire with a more ferocious counter-fire. Now it is time for separatism against separatism. Unlike in India, where everyone in territories claimed by China wants to stay in India, the situation in Taiwan is anti-China. By virtue of being a key member of Quad, it won't be tough for India to galvanize the globe in support of Taiwan. It is only a matter of when.